I am back with the supplies I needed. Although not quite what I needed, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be 2 sticky pistons short at this point. I think the full build requires 28. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get that part fully done, which is basically going to be the end of the spawn trap, the actual crushing portion of it. But the rest of it I should be able to build just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that right now. That, for now, is that. Not much point in continuing right now because even though I have it almost completely built, and kudos to mostly Avidia's video for the construction phase of this. Obviously, the credit for the invention goes to E201, but I particularly used Avidia's view to help me with some of the angles. But yeah, I do not have any more sticky pistons. I am exactly 2 short, as I predicted. So I have 1 there, 1 there, and then I needed the other 2 that make up the rest of the crusher. And then it would be complete. The pistons that push the blazes into the center are all installed and working fine. So that's the only problem left at this point, is that I need 2 more pistons, which is really saying I need 2 more slime balls, because that's the missing piece of the puzzle, really. I have the pistons, I just don't have the slime balls. So I'm going to have to come back to this temporarily. Whoops. Found my little staircase here. I don't actually really need this anymore, so I'm going to seal it up. But yeah, that puts a little bit of a stopper until I can pick up some slime balls. So I'm going to go see if I can do anything about that. And see if I can get some other stuff done too. So, I have spent the better portion of my day today raging at Minecraft because I've been trying to find slimes and it is just not worked out at all. When you're trying to do it in a legitimate vanilla only fashion where you don't use any external tools or mods, slimes are probably, I would have to say, the most difficult thing to deal with in the entire game. It's just impossible. Or I don't know. I mean, I know that there's ways to make slime farms or whatever, but not so easy to do just by guessing based off of where you see slime spawn. So anyway, I'm kind of reaching the point where I'm giving up on it until I just randomly happen upon a slime. And then whenever that happens, I guess I'll get to finish my blaze trap. So I'm just going to move on to other stuff. Now, while I was looking for slimes, I did a bunch of mundane stuff. I'll just bring you up to speed on what I've done. Mainly what I was doing was running around in my branch mine because that's a great way to waste time productively in Minecraft. So as you can see, I have more diamonds and more gold and more iron and more coal, and I actually had to make a second chest for all my redstone because it's starting to get out of control. I reorged a few things. I planted some trees. I've been harvesting melons like crazy, which is now pretty much my main food source instead of zombie flesh. So you guys can finally have a sigh of relief. I'm not eating zombie flesh anymore. And I think that's about it. I didn't really do anything crazy. I just, I've been resourcing and whatever and trying to spend time in areas where I think slimes will spawn. And to be honest, I'm down to just needing one more slime ball, and it's been hours and I haven't been able to get one. So I'm moving on. And what I think I'm going to move on to is that I'm going to be harvesting some tracks because I've lit up a lot of abandoned mine areas, and I kind of wanted to do some stuff with tracks again and with mine carts. I'm thinking about putting a minecart track based alternative to my staircase in, and I think I'm going to run this up to the village and start looking at what I can do to improve the village somewhat, because I still wanted to do that. I just got wrapped up in doing a lot of nether stuff. So it's probably a good time to take a break from the nether anyway. So I'm going to run around and collect a bunch of tracks, and then I will come back and start working on putting a minecart track in. Alright, I think I got plenty of tracks for now. 2 stacks worth. So I'm going to start looking at how to install a track. I'm thinking that I'm going to put it right in parallel with my stairs somehow. But I'm not sure how. I don't really want to get rid of my pillars. Although while I am at it, I may remove these blocks here, the ones that do sort of the diagonal thing, because I think generally we all agree that that particular bit of this is kind of ugly. Wow. I think that this, rather than removing them all together, I remembered as I went down a suggestion that was made to me by my friend Kev009, that perhaps the thing to do would be to create these sort of horizontal supports that connect at the junctions here and then at the bases there. And I was thinking that that would be too busy or too much junk going on, but honestly, that right there, that kind of accordion effect that you see going down, is really awesome. It looks way better than I expected it to. So I'm going to actually go ahead and implement this design the whole way down. It looks a heck of a lot better than that diagonal thing I was trying to do. Now, as to what to do about the tracks, I realized that I actually have a very wide staircase here. Unnecessarily wide, so I'm considering the concept of knocking out one of the 3 staircase rows or columns, or however you want to look at it, and putting the track up through there like that. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do that, because that's going to be the most efficient way to go. I thought about putting it in the center, but that just seems to kind of be more in the way. I kind of like the idea of just having it on one of the sides and then having a double wide staircase going up beside it. So I'm going to start knocking out these stairs all the way up and down the staircase and start installing the minecart track. I'm not sure whether I like the appearance of it like that or not. I'm not sure, because it might be using too many planks in terms of, I've already got plank supports all the way up and down, and then having the rails sitting on planks as well might be a little bit redundant. Also, might not look that great to have it raised up like that. Yeah, this is the way to go. I like the way that looks, and it also made it clear what I should do, which is from top to bottom, I'm going to replace this row completely with cobble. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to look good. So I'm going to get to it. All right, there we go. That's the finished product, sort of. It's obviously going to need some power rails involved, but it's looking pretty much how it's going to look. And let's see. One issue at the moment is going to be, where the heck do I put this thing? Where do I send it? I don't have a lot of room without rearranging the whole place, which I may well have to do. I might want to do that because it's a big, ugly, disorganized place right now. Oh man, I don't really need this stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these items around and just make a rudimentary little station so that I can test the system out. I have no more room. Okay, so that works. I also need to get a cart together. Now we have a cart. I'm gonna hop in, hit the button, and we made it about that far. Let's see if I can measure that in supports here. Didn't even make it to the first support. Pretty much, yeah. So I'm gonna hop out, and I'm gonna try putting a few powered rails in. Now I'm gonna use Etho's little trick. I don't know if he invented this or what. But, oh, I don't even need to come over here. He had the lovely idea of just putting switches around to power the tracks, which I am totally in favor of, because that's a very good, easy way to do this. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 in here. There we go. The track is now powered, and I think the more you use, the faster you go. I'm not doing a tutorial on it, tutorial on it or anything. So I'm not going to dig into the details too much or try to make it perfect. I just want to be able to get up to the top. Ow! What the? Oh, I must have suffocated a little bit. It's all right. This probably isn't going to be my final launch location. I'm gonna try adding another powered piece there and see if that does any better. And that's probably the last one I can add on that side. And I need somewhere to put my button. That works. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to ride this up to there and ride it back down again. And hopefully it all works. I have a nice fast way up and down rather than walking down the stairs. Go, go, go. Alright, cool. Catches me. I can get off of there, no problem. Get right onto the stairs. And if I want to get on, just pop on, hit the button. We'll be down in a split second, and it looks cool, and I like it. This is awesome. I'm going to ride this a few times. I haven't done anything with minecarts in so long that this is like really, really entertaining for me. Like, look at the way that looks. Doesn't that look cool? With the new angled supports and everything. I like it. I don't like hitting my head though, so I'm gonna have to change this up.